I'll case the picture up, only thus much. All her particular worth grows to this sum. She stains the time past.
An indoor theatre to go with the globe has been in the planning for really a very long time. But we really started on this particular project in earnest about 2 years ago. And that was when it was conceived as a Jacobean interior rather than a Inigo Jones neoclassical interior. For using candles, there's been really a lot of research to make that possible, particularly discussions with the fire authorities themselves. The first thought was that it might not be possible, but a lot of very clever technology and careful arrangement of the fire escapes and all of that sort of thing meant that candles could be used. And once we had established that, I think there was a lot of thought really about what the effect of the candles would be. Would they burn throughout a show? How would the light falling on the space, on the columns, on the galleries, sitting in the galleries, would that be illuminated or would it be a dark space? Is it just the stage that's lit? All of those things, it's only by doing it, it's only by seeing it now that you realise precisely what the effect of the candlelight is. You really feel as though you're in the show, and being such a small space and the configuration actually does feel as though you haven't gone to an auditorium. I think we've forgotten really how to use candles, and they're much better than we thought they would be. I mean, for example, one candle will last for about 8 hours, so it'll certainly last all the way through a show. It needs looking after, it needs the wick trimming. If the wick's too long, then it burns too quickly and starts to smoke. But the candle is actually a good device in terms of its longevity, but it's also it gives enough light. I think that was one of the early concerns was whether you would actually see very much. But with all the chandeliers that there are here, it actually gives a good lot of light. And the ability of the stage crew to be able to raise and lower the candelabras is really one of the main effects in the show. Being able to cast light if they're lower and lower the light if they're higher.